It's amazing to watch all these left-wing people suddenly. Bernie Sanders making a post about how Donald Trump is trying to silence independent media was the wildest fucking gaslighting I think I've ever seen from a politician. Independent media? You mean fucking CBS? You mean CBS that edited that Kamala Harris interview to make it look like she had a really good point?
It's nice to see Joe Rogan finally understand that Bernie Sanders is no different from any of the other lying politicians. Especially considering that this is what Joe had to say about Bernie not too long ago.
I think I'll probably vote for Bernie. Him as a human being, when I was hanging out with him, and I believe in him. I like him. I like him a lot. What Bernie stands for is a guy who, well, look, you could dig up dirt on every single human being that's ever existed if you catch them in their worst moment and you magnify those moments and you cut out everything else and you only display those worst moments. That said, you can't find very many with Bernie.
So after Joe said this, he just had more conversations with people on the right, and they convinced him of their viewpoint. They didn't get mad at him. They didn't try to cancel him like people on the left did. In fact, people on the left like Kyle Kulinski, who appeared on Joe's podcast quite regularly for years now, is currently raging at Joe and releasing video after video trashing Joe because he disagrees with him politically. And this just goes to show that nobody on the left can tolerate political disagreement at all. They need you to march in lockstep with them. They need you to repeat every single slogan, every single phrase that they support just as vehemently as they do. And the moment you step out of line, they consider you their enemy. And this is also why the Democrats want their own Joe Rogan so desperately. And these two had the best take on why that is. They said that the reason the Democrats want their own Joe Rogan is because they see Joe as a popular voice that a lot of people trust, and hence, they see an influential platform where they can inject their message. But what they fail to see is that the reason Joe is popular is because no one's doing that. He's popular because nobody is injecting their message on his platform. So essentially, the way the Democrats can have their own Joe Rogan is by not wanting to do what they would do if they did have their own Joe Rogan, which is manipulate people. We've seen them do this on all the other platforms: Hollywood, gaming, Netflix. The left is constantly injecting their message into places where average people consume content. And they're extremely mad that they can't do that with Joe Rogan. Anyway, that's it for today, and if you liked this video, consider subscribing to catch the next one.